Kylie here, Recreate Women's Fitness, and I'm here today with the lovely Vanessa Gibson. Hi Vanessa, how you going?
Good, I'm down.
Thank you for coming. Now I'm excited to have Vanessa talk to us today. She's a shift working paramedic with 2 young children. So I'll let her say a quick intro and you can get to know Vanessa, and then we'll have a chat about her journey at Recreate.
All right, so yeah, I'm Vanessa. I'm a nearing 40-year-old woman, turning 40 next year, and I'm a mother. I'm a shift worker for over half my life, over 20 years, with various roles, but paramedic at the moment, and I'm a mum of 2 boys, 5 and 3.
So busy. Shift work would be very hard, I would say.
Juggling, both shift working family. Myself and my husband are shift workers, so we have to juggle that as well as 2 kids and try and function. Yeah.
So firstly, before we start, can you tell everyone what inspired you to come to Recreate? Tell me about what your life was like prior to coming here.
Yeah. So like I said, I've been a shift worker since I was 18.
Yeah.
Less than actually. I was 2 jobs while I was still at school, and I didn't have any team sport. Everything was very individual. That went by the wayside when I went to 3 jobs, and then I joined the paramedics 13 years ago. So everything all rotated around work and just life and maintaining mortgage and bills and all that kind of stuff.
Same now.
Yeah, same now. But you didn't put yourself first. It was just trying to make ends meet type thing, doing it on your own. And I guess since kids, you've got to learn to put yourself first for your own mental health, your own family health. And a couple of girls at work said that I should join or have a look at Recreate. They look amazing. They're well older than me and functionally well more fit than I was. So that's why I wanted to join. I wanted to be more functional at work. I didn't want to sound like the nana that I was picking up off the floor, grunting and groaning, trying to pick her up. So I got myself to a point where my lifestyle had caught up with me and I was not healthy and I was not putting myself first.
Yeah, that's really important. Women need to understand that you do need to put yourself first. You do to function just normally at home and be a happy wife, happy mother. You do need to put yourself first.
You get lost otherwise.
You do get lost.
So you just go through the motions.
We have a lot of lost women in here. They're finding themselves though.
That's it, I agree.
So you decided to join. So since you've been here at Recreate now, you've been here a year. What has been so far your greatest achievement?
Yeah, well, I started, I guess, September, October-ish last year. And in that time, in 12 months' time, of putting myself first, going to the gym, seeing a nutritionist, and just doing all the right things, getting good, healthy habits.
Yes, healthy habits. Yeah.
I've achieved 28 kilos.
28 kilos in the last year. How good's that?
Yeah.
How good's that?
So,
and you look amazing.
Thank you.
Like everyone is, you're just a role model in the gym. And that's what it's taken, just for you to say, right, it's time for me. I still want to be, I'm still going to be a mum and I'm still going to do all this thing, but I also need to find that time for myself, which has been great. Yeah. So what's kept you here? What's kept you here at Recreate Women's Fitness?
The ladies, definitely the ladies, the trainers, the minute you walk through the door, Kylie, Lavana, Ellie, they all know your name. The next class you go to, if you go to even a different time slot, they still know your name. From the minute you walk through the door, you're one of them. And it doesn't matter, because obviously I'm a shift worker, I flip between lots of different classes. All the ladies are very accepting. It doesn't matter what class you rock up to. And you definitely pick your favourites for different classes, but they're all very accepting. And every class is different. So I'm not having to, get bored. I think that's what also keeps us in. Just the constant change. What's in it for today? Oh gosh, this is going to be a hard one. Oh, it's okay. It's going to be easy. So
there's easy classes at Recreate.
Definitely. But it's the constant change, and you don't get bored. So.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Tell me what a day in the life of Vanessa's like from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed.
Okay, so waking up at 5:45 with the kids. If hubby's home, then I can quickly duck to the gym because they're actually minded. If hubby's not home, I can bring the kids into a gym in the morning session because the creche is here, which is absolutely amazing. If we're both home, well, I bring the kids here at the creche and Fletch goes to his normal gym. And after that, it's either kid stuff. So they're either dropping them off to school,
Yep.
After school commitments, you've still got swimming, you've still got all the sporting things you do normally with kids.
Yeah. What about meal prepping? Do you have different
I
days
do that
that you
now.
meal prep to get this amazing result?
Yeah, a year ago, no. Yes, now.
Yeah.
So I definitely have to meal prep. I'm a lot healthier eating at work. I'm not walking over to the 7-Eleven eating just junk food just to stay awake. My meal prep and planning is just seamless now. It's just part of life. It becomes
it's like a habit.
Yeah, you're just building
like
a
your
different
exercise.
habits. Yeah, that's it. So, and then you add shift work onto that. So you might either have a day shift, an afternoon shift, or a night shift. And night shifts suck seriously with little kids. And that's the way it is. But
can you talk about, I know there's a lot of people in here that do shift work and they do struggle a lot.
Yeah.
Can you talk about what you put into place for your shift work, especially if you're doing night, when you're doing your meal prep? Like, how do you plan that? How do you plan that?
You have to. So if you don't meal prep, like we're in an ambulance, I'm a paramedic. We don't get meal breaks, we don't get set times. You're eating on the run, you're eating in an ambulance, you're zapping in the microwave at the hospital and then eating on the way to a job. Yeah. So if you don't have the right food and fuel,
you're going to grab crap.
Yeah, that's it. And you feel bad about it, then you don't sleep well, then you, and it's just a constant cycle. So since meal prepping and doing all the right things for yourself and your body, I'm sleeping better. I'm 8 hours plus a night, where I normally wouldn't. Water intake's
everything's
better.
functioning
everything's better. Yeah, you're not just relying on a caffeine hit just to keep yourself awake. You actually feel fuller for longer. So eating the right meals and the right consistency.
It is so important, so important. So if you could give anyone advice out there, like any woman who's shift working or not shift working, young kids, what would be your advice to them about going to a gym, exercising and putting themselves first?
Just give it a crack. You think you're going to, look, I went into this fitness journey. I went to Pilates a couple of times a week and got my family used to just 1 hour a week, 2 hours a week, putting myself
Mum
first.
wasn't there.
Mum wasn't there. And then I realised quickly I needed cardio. So I ended up obviously reaching out, where should I go? Obviously Recreate came up.
And strength.
And that's where I started doing it. And strength. That's it, yeah, cardio and strength. At first I believed that's all I needed, cardio. So obviously now that mindset has changed.
Yeah.
But yeah, just you've got to let go and think that your kids will be okay. And if you put yourself first, and
they will be.
Yeah. You're a better mum, you're a better wife, you're a better
employee,
everything.
Yeah.
Everything else just flows from that once you get your centre self right. So
yeah, I love it. Yeah. I love it. So if you are interested in joining an amazing gym and seeing Vanessa in there as well, Recreate Women's Fitness is the place to come to. We have loved having Vanessa with us today and sharing her story and how busy she is. And thank you so much, Vanessa.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. Is that all right, Ali?